Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the live stream. I'm your host, Danny, and today's video is going to be on Belle Collective Season 1, Episode 6, Sage and Champagne. Now, we're going to go through the cast person by person because it's easier that way. So we're going to start with Latrice. It's her anniversary. She comes home. She says Cliffs always forget their anniversary and her birthdays and all this stuff. So she go home looking for gifts or whatever, and there's nothing there. She looking all in the oven and stuff. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? You just putting on for these cameras now. And then Cliff come from the back and he gives her like a bag of flour, like literally, and she threw it back. Like she was very, very upset. And then he went to the back. He changed or whatever. Then he took her out back on the property, and he had like this dinner and everything set up with like roses and like a heart and stuff. It did look really, really nice. And they were sitting down, they was talking, and then all of a sudden he got mad talking about she was lied on him, talking about he be talking about other women or something like that. I don't know. It just seemed like he just wanted to start an argument with her. It seemed like he like embarrassing her because on the very first episode, he called her fake to her face, and she claimed she wasn't fake. But I don't know. So he basically like got mad. I thought he was just gonna come back and sit down and try to work it out or whatever. But no, he got mad and he got in the golf cart and asked her, is she walking or is she coming? And she answered, so he just drove off, and then she called him like a stupid ass or something like that. Then the next morning she wake up, she realized he done took the Rolex back because he gave her Rolex for their anniversary. She was very, very excited for it. And he took the Rolex back. I think he's just like so petty. And later on in the episode, we see her apologizing to him about stuff that he did. It just seemed like it's a pattern with both of them that she always go running back to him whether she's right or whether she's wrong. And he used to her come behind him kissing his behind. And I think one of these days she's gonna realize that he is not the one for her. Next we have Antoinette. She's talking to Kaylon about having a housewarming for a house she already lives in. So she's trying to have like a housewarming. I think there's just an excuse just to get people over. She want to have like a housewarming after she got a divorce. I don't know. It's very silly to me. Um, she's talking about she's not going to invite Marie, and then she says she's not going to invite Letitia either because Letitia doesn't hold Marie accountable for her actions. And I'm like, she's wrong for that because her and Letitia make this agreement that they weren't going to come for each other, they weren't going to talk behind each other's back and any of this stuff. But that's all Antoinette has been doing since they made this so-called agreement. Antoinette came up with this agreement to not talk behind each other's back. But she could invite Letitia if she didn't want to invite Marie. Okay, that's fine because you want to stick by your friend, but Letitia has nothing to do with that. She has her event with like these black doctors in the area. She explained to them her plan for like paying for the black people to go to dental school, like their entry test. She invited Kaylon to that, talking about this is how professionals act. She wanted to show Kaylon how the professionals act, and since Kaylon is a nurse and in the medical field, this would be a good thing for her. I'm like, but all these people in this room are black, and this one white girl you keep dragging around everywhere in spaces that she's seems like she's uncomfortable in. Because every time somebody bring her race or something, she's very, very uncomfortable and have to defend her race. So we get to her housewarming. She invited Latrice there, Timber there. Letitia wasn't there, Marie wasn't there. So, but the other two, they were there. And she invited Kaylon too. And Kaylon was talking all this mess about Marie, talking about she happened to be in this kind of environment because Marie is not like Marie's not there taking off her earrings and kicking off her shoes. And I'm like, Marie did not do that. Marie did not get up here and start taking off her earrings and her shoes. Like you like being stereotypical now. You placing stereotypes. Because that lady did not do that. And Tamara took up for Letitia too, because she was like, this is the only time for years have Tamara been hosting the brunches that like an argument came off in that. I'm glad Tamara did stood up for Letitia and all that. I hate her voice. I really do. She needs to stop talking like that. So they got through with the little thing. And Latrice was just sitting there. I don't remember her really saying anything like too outlandish. And remember, I'm going off the dome for this. Um, so Antoinette saged her home. Like they couldn't even like the sages or whatever. It looked like it was just like a roll of toilet paper. They just like rolled up or something. I don't know. And her friends trying to speak to existence of Latrice, of Antoinette having a black man. I'm like, girl, this lady do not want no black man. I don't know about y'all trying to fool y'allself with this. This girl does not want a black man. And the K-line girl, I think she was like saging her cootie cat. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? And then we get Marie. She reveals us that she has lupus this episode. She reveals us she has lupus and she was very, very sick for a year. She was like on bedridden for a year. She couldn't walk and all this stuff. And she had to learn how to walk again. She's like at the little play area with two of the grandchildren. And her husband shows up too, and she was surprised he actually showed up. I think she said, I think he said the son told him, Jerez told him where she was at. And I'm like, it's so much stress on this lady. Like, she really was up there talking to him, saying if he doesn't finish his degree or get his college, she's not leaving him anything. So basically, she building up wealth and stuff for him, and she want him to actually work for it. She just don't want him to just hand it over to him. And I'm assuming that's why he got while these baby mamas was willing to have kids with him back to back like that because they see the dollar signs. And plus he was an athlete. But I don't think that's in the cards anymore because you can't really just be taking years off if you're trying to play basketball and trying to go to the league. But they also see the fallback plan that his mother was bringing in money like that. So 3 babies in 1 year, all of them are under the age of 1. So that's all they was looking at dollar signs, and he wasn't smart enough to wrap it up. Um, so he said he was gonna try to do better and all that stuff. And then we get Tambra. She visited a doctor about her fibroids. They are actually back, and she has to get them removed again. I think he said one of them was the size of her uterus. I didn't even know they can grow that big. Like I don't know if she has stomach problems or anything like that, but I think she should wait until she's ready to implant those eggs because they more likely is gonna grow back and might get bigger this time since they got to remove this the second time they came back bigger. So I think she should have them removed when she's getting ready to get pregnant, just so she won't get caught up. Like if she have them removed and she's not ready to implant the eggs yet, and they grow back again for a third time. So I don't know. I'm glad she's showing this storyline because they do say a lot of women of color have fibroids, and they really don't know until they get ready to try to have a baby and they figure out that that's the reason why it's not happening. And I don't think we saw Letitia this episode. So basically, yeah, nothing wasn't really happening this episode. But I just don't like the way Cliff treats Latrice. He actually treats her just like a daughter because he has 5 adult children. I saw interview she did, and he has grandkids, and plus they have a 20-year age gap. And she need to realize that she the prize. She shouldn't be running behind him. She's successful, pretty, and childless. She could leave him at any moment and level up. So I don't know, like her whole intention, because she has these abandonment issues. So every time he get ready to try to walk away, I don't know, it sucks her back in. Because this episode too, she talked about how her dad died when he was young, and then her other 2 brothers died, so she only has 1 brother. So like basically all the men in her life, like she feels that they abandoned her. I think she said her father was on drugs, if I'm not mistaken. So the drugs probably end up taking him out. But I just don't like the way he treats her. And I don't like how Antoinette keep bringing this girl to every event that people don't want her at. I don't know if this is a requirement, but it's really annoying. So that's all I have for now. That's all I can remember. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video. If you want to join the discussion when I'm online, the link is down here. And yeah, all my social media is down below. I have 2 ebooks, Football Wags 1 and 2 on Amazon Kindle for 99 cents. That links for those are down below. If you have Kindle Unlimited, you get to read both of them for free. I have a Mink Eyelash Store, affordableMinkLashes.com. Use the code YouTube for a discount. And thank you guys for watching. I will be back with Love at the Lockup and Love and Marriage Huntsville within the next 2 days. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.